Yeah, it's the bigger picture. I'm Elliott Wilson, man. Shout out to my amazing co-host, Jeremy Heck, DJ Head. But this is my episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Me. It's all about me right now. My highlights. Probably some crash outs. I probably crashed out on Drake or something. We're going to check it out, man. Hope you enjoy it, man. Happy holidays. This battle going on between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I can't believe in the year of 2024 I'm saying that. There's an active, super active Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle going on. And I think a lot of people want to know what I think about it, want to know what we think about it.
That goes there, then it's like, okay, it is what it is. And I heard that, your boy brought up.
He said my boy because I'm wearing the Scorpion.
Yeah, Elliott's in full, garb at the moment.
It's a tough time for Mr. Graham right now.
You got,
trying to balance things.
What's interesting? It says Scorpion on your jacket, right? And it says executive produced by Noah 40. I don't know how to say his last name. No disrespect. And Oliver, I don't want to say that name either, right? And I don't see your name on it though, Elliott.
I'm not executive producer on the album, huh?
And then, So what's the representation?
I'll tell you the representation. I feel like this was the time when Drake was in his most active battle, the last battle, which was the Pusha T battle.
Correct.
And if we all remember, he stepped out of that battle after the story of Adidon. Very personal story. He didn't respond. He said Jay Prince told him to stand down. But Scorpion still did come out, and the record was huge, successful, ran the summer. Even though in the hip-hop circles he took a L, by the summer we're all Kiki, do you love me? And he's leaning into the pop side, right? Because he balances both. He's a huge pop star, but he wants to be the leader of hip-hop. And he tries to balance both things. And I think that sometimes that makes Kendrick and or Cole uncomfortable with that. But he does balance those things. So I'm representing that time. So the question to me is is he going to further keep engaging with Kendrick? Or is he going to do that pivot? Somebody in my comments has said, hey, how do you feel, like a reporter, like how do you feel about Drake unfollowing you? And I was like, I got my emotions about it. I put like a what was it?
Sad song on.
Sad song in there that just once. I mean, look, it's hard, right? Because obviously it's hard.
There's a postmortem.
It's hard. Get the fuck out of here.
It's hard because that's my guy. I respect him, right? And you know how the world is now. Like everything looks like dogpiling, right? Like the memes come out and LVO hole and all that type of stuff. Like I don't fuck with that. I didn't want to turn my page into something that was kind of negative that way, but it still was looked at that way because at the end of the day, Kendrick clearly won, so it's very victory lap. The feeling is that, right? So I understand not wanting to see that on your timeline, right? See,
and you got a lot on your timeline, so you probably saw it.
Yeah, I feel like that negative, and I got the calls, from OGs. I'm not really welcome in Toronto right now. But like that, I'm from New York. You
got phone calls?
Like I grew up in New York City. They don't go through other people's projects, right? Your projects is your projects. You might go visit Shorty, but you ain't got no business going to her projects looking for no problems. So I would not go to Toronto if me and Drake weren't good. So that obviously makes sense. So somebody to send you a rat emoji, and then you tell people somebody sent you a rat emoji, you're literally ratting.
So he sent you a rat emoji.
Said a rat emoji.
So Drake DM'd you.
Yeah, I'll give you, because I need to understand too. I'm gonna ask you guys because I don't even. I'm confused to this day. And now these Wilds, Drake.
Yeah, we have this one, the murder mystery.
Yeah, the murder mystery. It's like
they're piecing together that you were in Venice and Kendrick was in Santa Monica and you were there. And
so my take is this, Mr. DJ Head. My take is, let's think about it. That morning we got 616 in LA.
Correct.
To set the day, which we didn't see coming. Amazing record. Blah blah. There was, to me, a lot of industry rumors that Drake was going to respond that night. It wasn't some big secret.
Yeah.
It felt like Drake was going to drop a record, or if he wasn't, Kendrick coming with the top of the morning, like not just sitting by Euphoria, but dropping another record top of that Friday morning, kind of set the weekend off. Pressure was on. So I think finally I was like, again, we had our falling out with the Bobby thing when I criticized that, but we had gotten kind of cool more behind the scenes and him supporting my social media feeds and that type of shit. But I hit him, I was like, yo, you dropping a joint tonight? Just sniffing around. He's like, yeah, something, LOL. I'm like, okay, so he's kind of joking, cool. And I saw the things where he was kind of like letting academics know something's coming, get in your stream.
Yeah.
Letting Kai know something's coming, get in your stream. Maul letting Maul know something's coming. Maul put the big red button of like a bomb's coming.
He had the OVO squad.
Exactly. So he no. I mean, Drake has media relationships, and he at times he's given us information to help present to the world. I was the first person to ever tweet. Late, right? Yeah. I was the first person to tweet that. Oh, your next project is called "If You're Reading This It's Too Late."
I thought you were joking when I saw it.
Everybody thought I was capping, but he had told me, yeah, you could tell everybody. I was like, and I asked, I'll say because everything in media is like, you know, my off the record conversations are legendary, but I respect journalism. Can we go on the record? Like, can I say that to everybody that's really coming out? Yes, you can say that. Okay. The name of the new Drake tape is "If Reading This Is Too Late." And everybody's like, what the fuck you talking about? You don't know nothing. That's not what it's gonna be. Blah blah blah.
I know that feeling.
Right?
Yeah.
How do you transfer the off the record? Because that's the thing. Somebody like me and DJ Head, why we are respected is because we've been in this industry a long time. We built these relationships. You nurture and manage those relationships. All off the record conversations are amazing, but we're not gonna violate and go on the record if everybody's not where it needs to be. So he teases that, and then out of nowhere, he sent me a rat emoji.
Out of nowhere.
I've never had a grown man ever send me a disrespectful emoji of any sort. I'm a grown ass man.
Can we stop right there? A disrespectful emoji is where we're at in 2020.
So I'm literally like, I'm fuming and trying to stay. So I did the cool shit of like initial reacting. I thought I got my cool shit off. I was just like, I wrote back to him on the 50 Cent shit, like, what you say fuck me for? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And he never responded. But when I look
sent
back
you the
at
rat
it,
emoji when?
Yeah, what was there anything
before the
that?
record was gonna drop? That was the big, to me, mwah, kiss off. Fuck all y'all. I'm
Before
about to end this. Family Matters.
So he sent you a rat emoji. He sent you a rat emoji.
He confirmed to me that he was putting something out that night.
And then
it
what
was
you
coming.
say?
Like I said, are you dropping blah blah night? He says he kind of dismisses it like something LOL, and then he sent the rat emoji. So to me, when I look at it now, he felt again, Family Matters was going to be the kill shot. That ends. Let me put the Denzel video up. It's when the Denzel video came. No, actually, the Denzel video came up first. So when he put the Denzel video up, what movie was that, Jeremy? Let's give some clarity. I don't know the
Training Day?
No. It was the one where like, I'm gonna murder everybody, but my only regret is I got to do it I only get to do it one time. You remember that?
Oh, the scene from the movie. I know what you're talking about.
The scene from the movie.
Yeah, I know.
He did it. He put on social himself the scene of a movie from a Denzel movie, and it's like, I'm gonna kill all y'all, and my only regret is I get to do it one time.
Okay.
No,
we have a gift for you.
You said what?
We have a gift for you.
Okay.
I think it's actually maybe behind.
Right.
Yo, I hate y'all, man. This is the bigger picture, man. Look at
Here,
We got to make sure.
We got to make sure that
everybody knows.
So we got you some Kobe Jack. We got you
options too.
I got some cheese,
some sharp cheddar.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I'm
there's
cheesing,
more.
fam.
Cheesing,
Am
fam.
I cheesing, fam?
And we got you some mozzarella too.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So
this is how they do me, man.
So look, take the mozzarella.
How many years in this business?
Yeah, you want this one too? One more.
You got some mozzarella too.
Mozza.
You got 3 cheese.
I'm only gonna bring the mozzarella home. That's only
You got the 3 cheese.
Kobe Jack is lightweight. That's cheap cheddar. You know what I'm saying? But the mozzarella,
that's
where it comes.
You from New York?
As my therapist says again.
That's my therapist.
Are you received?
I received this.
That's my therapist.
I received this.
Listen,
I acknowledge it as such.
The most confusing part.
Armin, right? Yeah. He captured the night amazingly. So yeah, he caught that candid of me and Dave fooling around. Conversation backstage. Pause. It wasn't fooling around. Not fooling around like that. You know, talking about life and the culture.
Yeah, you guys have any conversations in particular that were about the music?
That's off the record. You know
okay, what I will say though, we do have to note that this dispelled a lot of conspiracies.
Look,
for me.
So I got my little geeked up like fake Chuck Taylors I have, just like a fashion.
Yeah, what are
version of
those?
it. I don't even know. My wife got me these. My wife styles me, so I don't even know what these are. But
that makes sense.
Yes.
So, somebody said our.
What does that mean, DJ Head?
Well, I'm nothing.
No, but hold on.
And then Dave guys are real. So like, why do we have like matching sneakers and shit? Like we're brothers.
No.
Okay.
Them ain't those.
The original Chucks.
What you got on ain't those.
I'm trying to be West Coast Wilson. Why can't you embrace it, my brother?
Wilson,
you got
I like
the Chucks
that.
on. You got to send that
Proof
picture.
that Dave Free had his own dressing room. Dave Free was in the building. Shout out Dave Free. Shout out Anthony Soleil. PG Lang was in the building. They was holding it down. But I'm saying the new theory for people that don't know is that we ended on the rat emoji last time.
Yeah.
But the real problem why Drake's mad at me and I have a fallout with Drake is because I connected with this brother who opened up the show.
What?
DJ Head and Friends. West Coast Wilson. So yeah, I found out there's one scene at this Compton City Courthouse at a certain time. So I decided to go up there. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to see what the temperature's going to be like. I'm not really invited. I'm not welcome. So I'm sitting there. I get there early, and they already got the setup. So I guess he's doing it like with motorcycle guys and the whole situation. So it's all kind of being set up. So I'm just trying to be low. Meanwhile, I got that big ass white dress shirt on and like a Mickey Mouse shirt on.
You weren't wearing the Ken and Friends shirt.
Yeah. And then I see my nigga Dave Free, and I say, my nigga Dave Free. I'm like, Dave, you gonna kick me out, man? Can I stay? And then he pulls me aside. He's like, nah, I ain't got no problem. You can stay. He starts small talking me a little bit, blah, blah. And then he starts to go back into his director mode. So I think I'm safe. But then, before Kendrick arrives, Dave pulls me back again. So then we go to the side. We have another long talk about the situation. And he asked me to just, be cool, be low, don't be out
be
here.
A journalist.
Because the optics of things and, the optics of things and me being there, I'm not here to be like I'm in the video or I'm blah blah.
Yeah.
So I tried to be low. I didn't take no pictures with anybody that asked me for a picture. I tried to play the back, just watch the video, observe a little bit, and I'm gonna make my dip out, right? So I do that. I try to do that, and then the video starts. K-Dot comes out. He's doing it a couple times, and I start to feel like I'm about to leave soon. But then one of the takes, he does the take, and he sees me, and he hadn't really gone like he only had kind of dapped up like there's like Roddy behind him, YG, all the artists behind him. So he's kind of only stayed on that one side. He hadn't walked across to the other side where we're off camera. But he sees me, and he goes like this, and I'm like, oh, shit. So I go walk up to him and give him, like, the big dap. So he hops over all excited. He gives me the dap, and he's got my shoulder. He goes, you're a rat. And he brings it back there. And then he doesn't even smile. Doesn't even smile, laugh, walk away. He just pulls away from me. He daps some other people up, blah, blah. I was like, well, it's my time to go.
Diabolical.
So I left, and I walked down the stairs. I got in some sort of avenue. The cops were shutting down the front. I called my Uber and I got the hell out of Compton. Elliott Wilson, man. If they don't know by now, the GOAT, man. Elliott Wilson.
Jeremy Hacks.
2 L's and 2 T's.
Yo, it's DJ Head. We are here, the bigger picture.
Yeah, that is a good point. If you're going to respond to Elliott and say negative things, make sure to spell his name right, because then you're only going to get the reply of him correcting you. It's 2 T's.
They put an A in my name on a regular basis.
DJ Head with an A is
nasty.
crazy.
But you be A-ing about that T, boy. That T be steaming
I'm
your
running out of
kettle,
him. And tell him I'm also not the 2 T's that Kendrick was talking about.
No, you're not that.
2 T's is
you're not that. You're the rat.
security gentleman.
Right.
Time Elliott had a whole segment about disliking Donald Glover.
Yeah, what is it with you and Donald?
Well, not disliking him, just not calling him hip hop and not giving him his hip hop card. Do you think that he is underappreciated within hip hop culture, and if so, why? And Elliott, in particular, you said you.
I admitted that I don't like dude.
Why don't you like Donald
It's just
Glover?
cringeworthy to me. Like when he did that speech, it's just, they enjoy the word cosplay around. They say Drake cosplays this and the toughness and all that. I just feel like dude cosplays his whole hip hop image of being in the culture. Like I don't feel like he's fully in it.
And that same night, Donald Glover stepped on stage as Childish Gambino, and he rapped some bars that I personally, conspiratorial me, think were directed
Already clapping back at me? Come
at
on,
Elliott.
man.
Same night. This
We're
is what
not
he
that
said.
big yet, Jeremy. The show's not that big yet.
Hold up, though. Let me run for a second. He said, I've never performed this verse before, so bear with me, okay? No backing track, and he was just rapping. This is what he starts the verse off by saying. This a code red for all the old heads who didn't like my short shorts. You said on the podcast, that's when he was running around with the short shorts and the white tee, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then he said something about all these rappers cosplaying. Now, what word did you use to describe Donald?
Cosplaying. This is the situation, yes.
So, I don't know. Do we have that video to pull? Okay, we can play the video.
Look how happy DJ Head is, man. And he has the short shorts on.
Let me spit.
Oh.
This is a cold red for old heads who never like my short shorts and croquettes. Been a minute since he had to put it on the
Look at them shorts, man. Come on, buddy.
I love this for you.
You love him?
Oh, I love
Somebody
this.
other than Drake or Kendrick that
No,
probably?
it's just, you're such a national treasure.
Thank you, brother. The Donald Glover thing was a natural thing. It wasn't like it was a natural conversation we were having in a debate show. I didn't come there, I'm gonna get my Donald Glover slander on real quick.
What
Like
did he do to you?
Nothing. I just again I look at. I guess I'm disappointed. One more time. I really liked the Because the Internet album, right? At that time, I interviewed him. I felt he was making a sort of Tyler turn into the music. And I feel like if you look at the work of the last 10 years, actually, Redbone did come out before This Is America. I went back and looked.
Yeah.
Don't keep telling me about the royalty mixtape and shit that came out in 2012 and Nipsey Hussle was on it. I know that. Like, I feel like he was in the space with hip hop and then he kind of pivoted out of it.
We got Camera Shy.
Wait, so why is Cinco a very known street name for a lot of gentlemen?
It's different hoods.
But why do you come number 5? Like, what's the significance of Cinco? Like, number 5? Like,
No, it's just 5. Like, well, first of all, 5 is a blood reference.
That's all I'm saying. I need clarity on that.
Second of all,
how is 5 a blood reference?
I'm not a blood aficionado. You got to ask a blood.
Okay. So every blood gang has a Cinco, or at least one Cinco.
No, it don't work. It ain't just.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah,
I'm gonna just paint you niggas with this brush. It is no.
You fellow
Why you
Cincos
so disgusting?
unite.
Like we all would know West Coast gang culture.
It's not West Coast.
Okay, we know all gang culture.
Actually, New York has a really strong blood presence, and they really abide by that 5 shit out there.
Wow. Okay. So the 5 is a certain code?
It's like 5. It's different sections have different like designations for it.
Got you. And one person out of that's allowed to be called Cinco gets the title of Cinco?
No. Cinco is just a nickname used for different people. But
got you. So it's thrown around a lot.
Yeah. It's just different people got different names for different reasons.
I'm Civilian Cinco. Civilian Cinco. West Coast Wilson. I'm not affiliated.
Now. Not the rat and the rat at the same time.
Rat-a-tat-tat, a.k.a. Rat-a-tat-tat. West Coast Wilson.
OVOTD affiliate.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, yeah, true.
With 2 T's.
Stuart Little.
With 2 T's.
2 T's. Got 2 T's with me.
Oh, I'm using that.
Ratatouille.
I'm changing your name on my phone.
You have
Right now, my new top 5 is probably Hove, Drake, Kendrick, Nas, and Eminem, to me. And then maybe then Biggie, Pac.
He's still stuck at 5 on your list, though?
Biggie, Pac, Wayne.
Wait, do the 5 again?
Hove, Drake, Kendrick. That's what I asked. Were you mad? You want me to put Kendrick
I'm not just asking. I just want to know. I want
Drake,
So you're keeping Drake at 2 after the battle?
And I'm keeping Nas still above Eminem. But I think Eminem solidified his top 5
He
spot.
skipped your question. Say it again.
So you're keeping Drake above Kendrick
Yes.
after the battle?
Hove, Drake, Kendrick.
So what could Kendrick even do to get 2?
Another classic album, maybe?
Okay.
Probably.
How many class albums do Dot have?
He has more than Drake, but I still put Drake above him because of the catalog and the output.
Because he's dropped more music.
More slappers, more records.
Maybe you should feel disrespected because they feel like you're an easier target than academics.
I think they do, yes.
Okay.
I do feel disrespected.
Why do they feel? Why do you think that people feel like you're an easier target than
Because
academics?
my age is 53, as people keep reminding me. And I guess they think I'm supposed to, like Drake, retire, fall back. There he is. Look at that.
She was very specific.
I hate y'all.
For those of you guys who don't know what is going on, Nicki Minaj had it was a stream, and she was very specific with her reference. She said, let's just say hypothetically, you're...
No, you have to say it like her.
Barbs.
Let's just say.
Hypothetically. You're 53 years old. And you're still on the internet.
Is this black voice?
I hate y'all.
Is he doing black voice?
Black grandma voice?
You mean to tell me
Wilson?
I went through an entire 99 song list just to come here today and have this?
But we're not talking about them. We're not talking about them. They gonna learn that. But we talking about someone, if someone were the age of, let's say, 53, right? Do you think they should be messy on the internet? Or do you think, and if they have to be messy on the internet in order to get their coined, don't you feel bad that they didn't get enough coined before they turned that age?
So I think, should we give him
let's do
a
it.
gift? We want to
Oh, no. Seriously, I hate these
No,
guys,
we want to invite you, Elliott.
It's a hijinks.
If you would like to take some time off,
What are we inside the NBA and shit? What the fuck is this shit?
you can go fishing and you
man, I
can take
hate
some
y'all.
time
Bait
to
the
be in
hook.
the woods. We even have our fishing gear,
Certified
You know what I'm
fisherman.
saying?
depending on
Let me throw
if you want to have a.
I hate this.
This is
show.
from Lake Tahoe. We could
know
book
what I'm
you a
saying?
reservation.
This is it for me.
So look, this is what we're gonna do, Elliott Wilson.
Just because I took this job with Uprocks, this is what my
You know what I'm
life
saying? Put his 53 shit up again. You know what I'm saying? Because we should be doing age appropriate things here at the bigger picture.
Where's my newspaper?
Yeah.
Someone hand me my newspaper.
And you know what?
Immediately.
And you know what, Jared? His chair doesn't rock.
A
I need a rocket chair. Yeah, next
You know?
week. Yo, can I get a rocket chair next week? I want a rocket next episode. I'm in a rocket chair.
The best thing is we'll have portable Wi-Fi so you can still get your posts off while
You
we're
can
fishing.
You can still talk your shit.
Yeah, you can still.
I hate y'all.
He like, yeah, so this is where I'm at in the
I
game.
challenge
Number 5
okay.
on the complex list, and this is where you at.
Playtime's over. I challenge the Barbs and Certified Cover Boy and any little internet detective. Where in the fuck have I dissed Nicki Minaj
I was gonna
since
ask you.
December with the hip hop journalism photo with Kai Cenat, where I apologize to Kai Cenat and apologize to her. Besides that, taking that photo from her moment with the family, the Cenat family, and saying hip hop journalism and offending her that way, what have I done since December against Nicki Minaj? Why is she dissing me to her Barbs, her fan base, her insane fan base?
Shout out to the Barbs.
Well, what did you
Speaking
say? What did you
speaking
say?
in this
Insanely
cryptic
cool
way
and
about
good,
how
and I love them.
she's built in her mind that I'm on the internet or social media doing negative things towards her. First of all, she blocked me on Twitter, so she don't know what the fuck I'm doing on Twitter.
That's not true. You know that's not how it works.
Well, yeah, the Barbs are keeping her informed, but I'm
Okay.
saying the Barbs, where's the receipts from the Barbs? I haven't done anything to her.
What did you say?
So why now? How many months later? This was in December. We're in August, right? We're in August now, so that's what, 9 months, 8 months later? 9 months
Yeah,
later?
but what did you say in reference to the Kai Cenat situation that would make
I
that
put
would
a
trick?
photo of her twerking in front of the family, and I wrote hip hop journalism, as everybody knows. It's still on the internet.
Okay.
And then I took it down.
Why you take it
lives
down?
forever because I regretted doing it.
So then you know what you know.
No, but she's saying that I'm continually on the internet, social media, doing things to try to sabotage her career. That's what she's saying to her.
I have a
That's what
theory.
she's playing to her Barbs. She's playing to them that I'm consistently on against her, and I've done nothing against her. There's no action other than that action. There's no proof.
I have a theory, but it takes me
I'll tell you what
stepping
the
into. Oh, you go first. If you actually.
Well, one theory she has is that me and Jay-Z are friends, which we are, and I'm Rock Nation affiliate, so we've helped build Meg Thee Stallion into a rival of hers. Like and I'm the social media mastermind that's part of the
So
whole
you put
team.
Tory
running the
away.
campaign.
I'm in the campaign. Meanwhile, if you go to my feed, I don't post even Meg that much. I post probably Ice Spice more than I post Meg, but she's got a problem with Ice Spice too. So maybe Ice Spice love is there. And then I've always said I love Cardi B. And you can't love Cardi B and love Nicki. And that's always my position. I think Nicki's the GOAT. And for a long time, I felt Cardi was the best currently at that time.
Yes.
Right? And I've said that. So I get that part, but anything specifically negative towards Nicki from me has not happened since that one incident in December. So why randomly do I wake up yesterday and she's doing her station head secret society radio meeting with her Barbs, a council meeting, speaking cryptically about things where she always disses people you don't know what she's about, but then she says 53 years old, which makes it clear she's talking about me. And then why is everybody on my about my age and shit? Pause. Like, why is ageism shit? Like, I'm 50 motherfucking free. God bless. You should be thanking me that I lived that long and I'm the man and I still am, and I'm that nigga. So what is the problem? Like, what is this 53 fascination? And then you got people in their 40s. You got people in their 40s trying to clown me for being in my 50s. Nigga, you're old too.
Yeah.
Kai Cenat is calling you uncle and auntie too. You ain't young. You in the old section with me, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Sorry, it's the N-word too much, but I'm trying to get Jeremy on board. But
I'm on board.
I'm just
on board.
again. This is my frustrated episode. I guess I have to get over my frustrations. Actually, I did speak to my therapist 30 minutes before, but I still have frustrations.
What did you say?
So, that if I go to sleep at night and I think that that's still my truth, then I have to deal with what comes with me saying how I feel about things.
Like, you don't know that song?
I can't hear you, man. I'm rocking in my rocket chair, man. Thanks for the rocket chair, fellas.
So look, let's address Elliott Wilson's
Oh, man.
rocking chair.
I don't want no more beef with rappers.
Elliott Wilson
want
said that he
serenity.
spoke to his therapist and he received all of the information that you guys had provided for him, positive
He's
and
lying.
negative.
That's cap.
Oh,
Like the things you two gentlemen have on cap. It's cap. Go
and
ahead.
he received the information that you all are critiquing him in the comment section and on Twitter.
Is that what they're doing? Is critiquing?
You know what? They're actually showing a lot of people. I saw a lot of people say, "Leave Elliott alone. Put some respect on his name." That was actually a big
All right.
sentiment.
I'm with those
There
people,
was
man.
somebody who said, "Y'all back up off Mr. Elliott. He has really grown on me, and he is a living legend. And they
There you
also
go.
said,
Mr. Elliott. Bigger picture. Yes, I went viral, man. I just went viral, like
did.
I said, right?
did you know
He didn't
that?
say it in that key. That was a
Okay.
crazy key.
I did the wrong keys,
What key,
right?
what key did he say?
I got the keys.
He didn't say it in that key.
It wasn't
That
a-
was no minor. What he said.
wasn't an A
went
minor.
viral. No, yeah. My left joke just went. My left joke just went viral.
What's a left stroke?
I don't know. West Coast. I don't know. No, I saw my guy Yachty crash out. We haven't talked about Yachty. So the big things that happened since we left last was
There's lots.
Yachty's crash out and Drake's dropping some more damn music. So we'll get to all that. But yeah, it started with Yachty's crash out. You know, I hate that term, like, I remember when I had my little back and forth with Nicki and all that, there was like, Elliott's
Define
crash
crash.
out.
What
Little
are we
back and forth
defining
with
a
Nicki?
crash out?
Well, I guess when people
You
have
had a back and forth with many people.
Yeah, so when people have like public spats or meltdowns, I guess they call it crash outs, right? So it's taking on a life of its own. So everything's like
That's the internet's
so-and-so
interpolation of a
crashed out.
crash out. Crashing out has other meanings in the
Oh
context.
yeah,
A
it's-
lot further
yeah.
than
lot
just
further,
a tweet.
Yeah.
You can't explain further.
No.
West Coast, right? West Coast is about crash outs in
No, it's
different
not.
ways. No.
No.
Okay. Because academics admitted that he's the one who sent the thing about Caribou supposedly spoke to somebody at Red Lobster or something and said, hey, I didn't leave the group. It was bad business or something like. It wasn't like she said anything on the record. 'Cause remember, she left the group, right? Publicly.
Yeah.
Kept it classy. He came back, Yachty came back, kept it classy, was like, yeah, she left, we wish her the best. But the academics said that he told Yachty, no matter what, it's gonna come up, she's gonna try to blow you up and dish you and say, you know, you took her money or you whatever, blah, blah. So when that thing came out that Caribou supposedly said something to somebody at some food place that she wasn't happy about the situation, he sent that to Yachty, and that's what made Yachty go on the crash out. Yachty took the bait of Caribou did not say anything publicly dissing him or dissing the crew, but because supposedly she said it to somebody at some food place and complained about it, he took the bait and did the crash out. So it's all just some silly, dumb shit. He took academics bait. But yeah, out of that crash out, other people saw it. I said, what is your favorite crash out? This tweet I did now has like over 200 million views, which is crazy.
You are the platform.
I'm the platform, man. My social media game is incredible. You have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? Instagram.com, Elliott Wilson. Twitter.com, Elliott Wilson. Those are platforms too. And I got the bigger picture of my debate show. I'm about to launch my new interview show, the Elliott Wilson Experience.
EWE.
Starts tomorrow, EWE. So put some respect on my name. But yeah, my favorite crash out though, to keep it full circle.
What do you?
Because Tommy has contacted all of us privately, right? At this point?
No, not me.
I thought he contacted you too.
No, I said he left me out. He just talked to you guys. Okay, you don't have to rub it in.
My bad.
It's okay.
You want his number?
Well, I don't know what I would say. So
He said, we'd love to have a conversation at some point, man. Now, realize, I went hard, as you know I do for interview. Pause. I went hard for the interview out the gate. I was there, Tommy Richman, when the $1 Million Baby blew up, I sent him a nice note congratulating him, get my journalist on, love to get an interview, Elliott
you
Wilson
actually
Experience.
connected me too. You said, Jeremy, you should do an interview because you told me about the
Oh, that's right.
how it was rising, and then I made a video that went viral of him charting with at the same time as like Beyonce and Kendrick.
Yeah, this is when $1 Million Baby
Yeah.
kind of first took off. So, and if you couldn't do it, go sit with Jeremy Heck for DX. So I'm building a rapport with him, and then he gets cold feet. I hear he doesn't like to do interviews. He's a little nervous about it, blah, blah. And then it's the classic thing. Now, all of a sudden, you want to pop up and talk about, you want to have a conversation. I'm like, he's like, I wasn't doing any sit-down stuff for a while. I wasn't doing any sit-down stuff for a while. I said, you chose Zane. He said, huh? What'd I do? Yo, you went to Zane Lowe. You chose Zane Lowe as your, and that's fine. I get it. Zane Lowe also is Apple Music.
Elliott.
You get your spins and all that stuff. You got to do that. It's part of the gig. You want to get cool with these DSPs. So you playing this game, man. You playing this game where the only interview went to Zane Lowe, and you know you're number one in hip hop R&B charts, but you don't want to claim hip hop. And then now, headline news, he's considered. He's in consideration. He submitted his records for the Grammy hip hop categories.
Or
So-
somebody submitted on his behalf.
Yeah, I think.
No, he's in control of his career. Don't give nobody no pass like that, man. Come on. Like,
Sometimes you don't know. I know the artists, sometimes they don't know what their team has done.
if he had the power to make sure those slaps weren't on his album, I think he has the power to say, hey, no, pull that shit back. I don't want it to be considered. Maybe?
I don't think he would have wanted this though. After all that,
Oh, you guys are
It could have
copping.
been- it
You
could have
guys
been-
are copping. Please for this dude. What are you
No, I'm
talking-
not. Go ahead, read him his right.
If he's so forthright of making sure that his slaps aren't on his album, why were you acting like he was in the control that his slaps were up for consideration for
I hold people
Grammy
accountable,
nomination?
Elliott Wilson, but I also know that side of being an artist.
No, here's what I think. To your theory, I think that his partners pressured him and convinced him, we going in for this. What, you crazy? Well, but he agreed.
We don't know.
He agreed. I know it's speculation.
They might have said that's the only way to get nominated is if you're in the rap category. Like I don't think.
Yes, of
like
course.
That you would have potentially
because he's been number one on the
Yeah.
charts and being played by DJ Head and all these DJs across the fucking country. But
why does he have to choose?
You be direct. Say that. Don't act like
he
nothing
said.
happened. You chose Zayn. Zayn's been your only interview. I don't think he's ready for an interview with me.
Damn.
That's how I feel. But I'm not pulling his fucking records and shit.
But didn't you ask him for one?
Before.
So what made him ready now? I mean, then and not now.
Because clearly there's all this controversy that I don't think he's ready to address. His actions are inconsistent.
Oh.
Even you're so confused, you're pulling his goddamn records and he never asked for his records to be
pull
pulled.
his records. I didn't pull
He
the
took
records.
this bold stance of not putting the records on his album.
Which
We
is-
all felt
and
that.
I said we're gonna revisit that. But we
Let's
can come back-
revisit.
we
Go
can
ahead.
come back to that. We
No,
can come back to that.
let's stay on it for my point is that. And it didn't work. The sales weren't great because you didn't put your slaps on the album. Your sales would have been better. Your streams, whatever your fucking data would have been better if you would have put your slaps on your album.
Hey, he had 3.4K
The album actually
units
should have
first
started.
week.
The album fucking
3.4K
Clive Davis. That
units first week.
that album should have started with fucking $1 Million Baby and Devil's a Lie's motherfucking track 2. That's how I have it on my playlist. And then your other records from the album, the other songs that are really good. There's 8 other songs I like on the album. I made my own version of Coyote, but they ain't slaps like the other first 2 songs. They're not.
No, it's true.
And then now you're gonna succumb to the pressure now when it's time to get your recognition and the hip hop award goes to a nigga that don't want to be hip hop. It's like, what are we doing? That makes no sense.
What if he does this and this is a statement and he gets up there and he says, "Thank you for the award, but no thank you. I'm good."
But Tyler already did that shit. Don't put me in a box, but you take your award, and that's fine.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I get that. We all want world peace. That's not our motherfucking reality. Fuck your genreless ass. You're hip hop. You're alternative hip hop, whatever the fuck you are. It sounds good in theory. I'm genre. I'm non-genre. Fuck out of here. You're hip hop. That
I
shit
miss
is
this.
that shit is
We're
a
back.
That shit is
We
a
are so back.
Hey,
That's
we
a hip-hop
were like
inspired slap.
5 weeks without an Elliott
We are
crash.
so back.
This counts as a crash out.
Okay, who's more hip hop, Tommy or Childish Gambino?
Tommy is, but he doesn't want to be
No,
it.
he is not.
Wait.
You just said
Wait,
Tommy's
wait.
more hip hop than Childish Gambino.
Yo, Gambino retired and shit.
Oh,
you ain't got nothing to
my
say to me.
gosh.
Hold on.
Did he
This
pull his
is
Achilles
crazy.
heel and he retired? What
You
the
just
fuck you talking
crashed
about?
out Tommy and then
on.
are gonna say he's more hip hop than Childish
I got
Gambino.
Gambino the fuck up out of here.
This
He's
is
gone.
crazy.
He's gone.
This is
He's not coming
insane.
back.
So you're giving
He's
Tommy
gone.
a pass to come back, but Childish Gambino,
I'm giving him a
who
white
made
boy
Atlanta,
pass.
can't come back.
So you can take your records off your album, but you can't control them submitting them to the Grammys? You have no control over that. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
What you talking about?
wait.
After I
You go,
fucked
you
up
go.
the sales, now you got okay, I'll stop though.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
No. Benji kept the
That'd be
name.
crazy.
Yeah. You need an accountability hour this week, though.
What do I do now?
No, you admitted it, but you were wrong about a certain Kendrick Lamar
Pull
album
the footage.
God.
not
Alex.
being a classic
Let's pull
album.
the footage.
You excited by this?
Let's pull it.
And it took you what?
I'm
I
a
think
fan
it was,
of Elliott Wilson's Crown series. Elliott Wilson.
Thank you, brother. Thank
You know what I'm saying? Now let's pull the footage up where you were wrong.
well,
This wasn't even
there
a
is,
crowd. You're wrong.
Telling the truth, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
But you still have bigged up the truth. So, like, are you
Yeah.
mad at me? And do you feel
No,
like
I'm definitely not mad at you.
do you feel like it is a classic and I'm wrong?
I'm not soft like that. You know what I mean? You keep your opinion. Yeah, you gonna be the same brother to me. You feel me? But
No doubt. Because you said something like it's just like BET or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm Donnie Simpson. Out here.
no. I definitely feel like it's definitely classic worthy. I always said that it just gotta have them years behind it.
Yeah.
You know, I purchased my first CD probably was like 13. You know, so I look at a kid grabbing his first CD, Good Kid, Mad City. Will he still be bumping this? You know, when he's 23. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel it will. He will be bumping it. You know, and a lot of people say it's an instant classic. That's great. You know, I love that. But I want that longevity. You know, I don't want you to be saying it because it's, you know,
Yeah.
I'm hot right now. Whatever the quote is.
I heard you're the hottest MC in the game.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, but eventually, you know, most artists, you know, that flame usually burn out. So I'm not really concerned with that as much as everybody else is. You know, I want that longevity in it.
you called him the hottest MC in
Longevity.
the game.
No,
too.
he had got it. MTV was doing
Oh,
hottest
okay,
MCs
okay,
back
I have a
then.
question.
That was a nod. Yes.
Is Good Kid, Mad City classic?
Yes, DJ Head. Unquestionably, it's a classic. And to give you the backstory there, so it came out 2012, as we know. We just celebrated the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And this was March 2013. So I did a live interview with Kendrick Lamar. That's my first live interview. That interview inspired me to create the Crown series, which I later created that year. The first official Crown was with Tyler, the Creator. At that time, I had a show with Jay-Z's Life and Times Network called The Truth. And I did a whole thing about 2012 albums. And the big albums that year was Life is Good, Nas, and Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. And I did the whole dilemma of like, are these albums classics or not? Like, people love these albums, are they classics? And at the time, there was so much like instant classic talk with Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. I think the journalist in me, the critic in me rebelled against that. Like, you know, everybody's saying it's a classic. I don't know if it's fully a classic. Maybe it's 4.5 mics. It's 4, but like I knew it was great, but I didn't want to give it that final like stamp of classic.
First one's like the last one. It's a classic.
So then what happened is very shortly after that, less than a year later, I finally on the record went on Twitter and said, you know what, I was wrong. This is 2013, same year. It's a classic.
What sparked that tweet? Because I was reading that too.
Just realizing it was a classic. Like I was wrong I was hanging on to the idea that it's not fully a classic, but it kept going and growing and growing. And Drake came when nothing was the same, and it still was this huge, impactful album. And I was like, you know what? I think it's actually the last album that for the old school tradition of viewing something as a classic when it meant something. I think it killed the classic, the old school look at classic hip hop albums. Like to me, that's the last album that came out that got that kind of old lineage classic stamp. I think it's never been the same since then, honestly.
Cardi B.
Nothing was the same?
No, I don't. It's not the same way. I think back then it was still like the East Coast, like Nas, Biggie, Illmatic. Fiend. All right. There's no Fiend is his record. Travis is even on there then by that measure, right? Where's Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Cardi has no record. The fake Future record. What record are they playing? He has no catalog on DSPs that people are playing. He has a critically acclaimed album, A Whole Lot of Red, that came out many years ago.
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi should not be first team anything. He might not even be third team. Tyler just got here. That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, that's what they're doing. It's engagement. Don Toliver seems weird to me. Kanye, if you put Kanye up, you got to put Drake up because that's catalog. So that's inconsistent. Big X doesn't feel like he belongs there yet. Don Toliver seems like a favor. It is what it is. Who's behind it? I don't care because no one's behind it. Claim it. Like, and I love Carl Cherry to stand on it. Like, who is Rap Caviar? Mr. Rap Caviar. Like, who are the other people? And if it's just Carl Cherry, I can respect his opinion because Carl's been in the game.
Who is Rap Caviar?
But I doubt that this is solely the moves of just Carl Cherry.
Yeah.
I don't think Carl Cherry has full autonomy over the whole thing. So I don't think anybody else, I don't care what they think of the other people. Like, well, who are you?
Wait, Jeremy, let him finish.
You're a streaming service that actually has the data of the artists and what they stream. You can make this list just by the data and numbers that you have. So what do you judge criteria-wise for it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just a bullshit segment. Like, I'm Kendrick's third cousin. It's like, this segment sucks, just like that one did, because it's bullshit. I mean, that sucks because we're good, but I'm just saying, like, content-wise, this is just to start shit up. Another way to diss Drake. Again, no one's been more critical than me, but Drake is not third team anything. That's stupid.
Was that a crash out?
No.
Yes.
I don't think it's a crash.
Is that Did I Crash Out? I want a Did I Crash Out t-shirt.
Jeremy kept trying to get in the way of the motion.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean, I
you're
know
right,
I'm a
you're right.
megalomaniac DJ head still,
but Jeremy, when he crashing, man, you gotta
you're right.
put your seatbelt on, champ.
All right. Okay, you're right.
When I hit the Who's Rap Caviar part, that might have been a crash out.
Yeah,
I saw it was
you crescendoed up a little bit.
CT pulled his hoodie up. So
Who is Rap Caviar?
See?
They were like, we're not going to laugh on camera. We're supposed to be quiet. We're shooting. Don't laugh.
But I know this is full circle with the nipple comment. But
Spotify has the data.
But wait, hold on.
Put people in positions.
Every week, and it's so cryptic. It's so cryptic.
It's Elliott Wilson.
But he's so good at it. He just tweets, Hove, dot, all caps, periods in between, 1.2 million views. I had people texting me, Loki's texting me like, yo, what's this tweet? Like, he said, yo, what's happening? And I knew because on our episode, you had reclaimed the list as Jay, Kendrick, Drake.
As head goes, refer back to early episodes of The Bigger Picture. I said my top 3 all time was Hove, Drake, and Kendrick. And the whole battle was going to be, does Kendrick take Drake's spot? Does it change once this battle happens? And I claimed at the end of the last episode that, yes, it's changed for me. Now I have Hove Dot, and now I have Drake at third.
You said you
a
needed
very
an
pressing
album.
question for you, Elliott
Yes,
Wilson.
sir. Yes, sir.
What did you do with that Scorpion jacket you wore episode 1?
It's in the one we bring it back. I'll wear it next week. You want it next week? I'll bring it back.
Go ahead, pull it out.
But so a lot of pause.
Are we gonna burn it?
No, I'm just sipping my tea.
No, we can pause on. We have a no
How
pause
about
off
I'll
camera
give it to
rule. We
I'll
can
give it
pause
to
on
I'll give it
camera.
to
Not you
Jeremy.
guys.
I'll give it to Jeremy.
I think
Because you
Jeremy wants
abuse
to.
him. That's my Christmas gift. I'm gonna give Jeremy my Scorpion jacket.
Yes.
Because you're an evil man. You abuse him. I love him.
It's
He's my
a
friend.
battered woman.
And I'm gonna
present.
take care of him.
This is-
My birthday gift him my Scorpion jacket next week.
Wow.
When is your birthday?
It's nowhere
No,
near
Christmas gift him. My
Christmas.
bad.
Oh,
Christmas.
For Hanukkah.
Happy holidays, DJ Head.
now.
When is Hanukkah?
Same.
I think it's time.
Blueface are not good. Okay, we
Merry
have.
Christmas, Jeremy. I said I was gonna do it.
Wow. Is this hard for you to do right now?
I
Is
might
this like,
tear up. I might tear up. It's just, give me a second.
Man, let that shit fly.
Yo, King, can you respect
All right, go
my,
ahead,
my,
go ahead.
my
All
I'm
right,
going
please.
back to Toronto for the holidays. Should I wear this at New Ho King?
Can you receive? Why do you rush the moment?
Sorry.
I think it's time, man.
It's so hard to say good. Snap like this on beat. To yes.
He ain't gonna
Don't go
lie.
like this.
One
Don't
of the
do
two.
that.
Okay, okay.
It's smooth.
He's
Just-
on the one, not the two.
Yeah. To yesterday.
Jeremy Heck, I feel like you more deserve this jacket at this point. I appreciate you being my partner in this bigger picture vision. It's for you, brother. Merry Christmas.
Wow. Thank you so much, Elliott.
Climb it up. Climb it up.
You gotta put it
it's
on.
an
I gotta see,
honor.
put it on. I gotta put it on. So.
Okay, I'll put
So wait. Let's
Oh, wait, let him get his shit on.
I am, but let's wake this up. This is the jacket that Elliott Wilson wore. Episode
Why you a journalist? Why you gotta bring context to this shit?
Episode 1 of the bigger picture, and you were sitting there with this smug ass look on your face. You had this look.
Drop.
You was like, yeah, I'm channeling that Scorpion energy. You know, my guy.
Ooh, look at my boy look good. Fits him perfect though.
It's
him perfect.
It's actually perfect.
You know, my guy. He's ready to compete. You know, I want to challenge that. I want to challenge that Scorpion energy. That Scorpion energy queens. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, your New York accent is so crazy. It's crazy as fuck.
yo, mad Scorpion energy, son.
Son.
Yeah, word
Son,
is
done.
born.
This is a crazy full circle moment. I don't even know that. I guess I didn't make the op list, so it's better that I wear it than you.
You have
But-
to carry forth.
So
Wow.
The appreciation of Aubrey Drake Graham. You got to carry
now,
forth, Jeremy.
Yes.
now that
You
you
respect
went,
that responsibility? You accept it?
Don't put that on me. No.
now that
That's
you've
too
gone
much.
home,
Again, go back
No,
to-
when I first
as DJ was saying, refer back to episode 1 of the bigger picture. I wore this very jacket.
did you ever think you'd be giving it up? Is the question.
Hell no. Hell fucking no. I
This-
never thought this.
where'd you
thing-
get that jacket from?
This was.
I was sent to me from the wonderful people from October's very own. They
Oh.
sent to me, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
My former friends and affiliates.
Something feels off. It feels like there's so much history here.
There's no bug in it.
So,
Okay.
so
It fits him nicely. Thank you for watching my episode of The Bigger Picture. Once again, shout out to my co-host, man, the co-host with the most, Jeremy Heck, DJ Head. You know, we started this whole thing off the Drake Kendrick battle, thought we could have a commentary, have a conversation. It turned into something way bigger than we ever thought, man. That's The Bigger Picture, man. With 2025 is going to be amazing for us, man. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tell a friend, man. The Bigger Picture 2025.
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
The Bigger Picture.